Howdy, partners! Right, okay. I have come to a conclusion. I've tried to find out about all this, about how people beat these bosses. And I've come to a conclusion. Whoever I've watched, I found it really difficult with full armor on level 60 with the best armor and the best weapons. Whatever you get, this game is a pain in the ass. That is from what I've seen. I was looking at people fighting bosses and they all have the same problem. It's intensely long. They're carrying roughly 50 special meals or 50 of these potions to survive on these boss battles. So now I've kind of got an idea of what I need to do. Is I need a ridiculous amount of these potions, like 50, and I need special meals to continue. That is the only way. Why is it saying that's over? So that seems to be the way to go, unfortunately. So yeah, that seems to be the only way to get anywhere in this game, from what I can see. I still haven't got full armor yet, so I'll just show you how we're making that. We're actually making it from getting gold. If you get gold coins or gold bars, you can put them in the grinder and crush them down into gold dust, and do the same with the coins. Do the same thing, or the silver ingot if you got a couple, and then you turn this into alchemical base. Now you need that to make the armor that we're looking for. So what we need is, to make the armor, is we need hardened leather, which needs the alchemical base. So this is what you need the alchemical base for, is to make this, and you need a lot. I tell you now, you need a lot. Why is that not going? Is it some reason that's not going? It says do 4 there, and it's not working. Why is that not working? Is it already done it? Oh, now it's, oh Christ, oh, that was my 3rd attempt to do that. So, and what we need is, for each piece of armor, we need a lot of this armor. We need a lot of it. I'm going to go for a different armor. I tend to be going to the hot place a lot. I think it's this one I need, which I think is for the hot places. So now I've got the trousers, I think. Let's have a look. Let me just check that. Although, no, actually that's wrong. So it should be Dark Templar. I beg your pudding. So Dark Templar is what we're looking for, which is Dark Templar. Is it this one? Should we tell you on here what the which one it is? It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not Lemurian. What's the Dark Templar one? Should be one of these. Oh, there it is. Right, I've got the top and the bottom, I think. So if I go for, say, the helmet, I need perfected heavy helmet. Okay, so here is, let's look up the perfected heavy helmet, and you got a job to find it. Not that one. Perfected heavy helmet. Right, so you need hardened leather, so you need 23. So for each piece you need 8 elephant hide and 23 hardened leather. So you need a lot of silver and a lot of gold to be able to create enough of these. So as you can see, it takes a lot of resources. So I've had to keep going backwards and forwards to where there's coins. I mean, I only know one place, but there's coins. And that is, well, where I know there's definitely coins, and that's here. I know the NPCs give you coins, so I can do it that way. But yeah, I can't remember where the other places were where there were chests, say, by boats, where you could find gold bars. So I can't really remember where they are. I might go to here today, actually. I think I might go here. I want to see if there's any gold bars here. Oh, this is a long, slow slog moving this map. So what I might do is say start here. If I go on the beach here. Although I better check I've got everything I need first. Better check I've got meat and whatever. Before I go, because I probably haven't. Come to think of it, I haven't really had a lot of time to prepare today. I'll drop those coins a minute. I've got a skeleton key in case to find a chest. Got a little bit of that. I mean, I've got 20 of these, so I'm going to have to just take a load of these. This one, it harms the undead. I don't think I'm going to be doing undead today, so I think we'll leave that. I might do a chest actually just for putting these potions in, to be honest. I'll take that out there and put that back into here. I'm going to put the dust into here. Whoops. So I've had a lot of time to prepare, really, so and I don't know why I'm carrying the arrows, because I haven't really got the bow on me today, so I find the bow is a waste of time. Slows you down too much anyway. So I'll get rid of all that, that'll save weight. I've got that. I haven't got any bone, so I need some bone, and I might need, do I need my weapons? Oh, that one definitely needs. I'm not sure even if I can repair this weapon, come to think of it. And let's see how many times it takes to get this out. Once this time, that's going well then. Because sometimes you've got to try about 3 times. I'm not sure if I can repair this. That's the problem. Oh, I didn't mean to come out of there. Can I repair this? I do not have the expertise. Trouble is, see, I've run out of points. So the only thing I can do is possibly reset them all, because some of these I don't really need. I've been chucking stuff into things that I probably don't really need, to be honest. I could possibly do this with this one here. I think I'm on here at the moment, although the one I've got is really good. So where is that sword? It is. Because I don't think I've seen it even on this list. Um, See, this is the kind of thing I want. I want this kind of thing. But the trouble is, I've got no points left, so I'm completely stuck. So I can't do any more. So my only thing I can do is maybe reset all my points, and do it into something else. I've heard the axe is supposed to be better bleed, so it's possible. But yeah, maybe I'll go for, say, this star metal sword. So I may have to just reset all my points to be able to get all this, because as I say, I've reached level 60. It looks as though you don't go up anymore after that, because that experience has stayed on 18199 for a long time. So I might have to reset my points, which means I've got to remember everything that I've put it on already and then get rid of things I don't need, like, say, this for instance. Indicative metal skull. Why did I press that? I have no idea. Probably not even explosives, nor that. I can not bother with all this stuff. So I might have to do that. So I'm pretty stuck at the moment in what I can do. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to do. Well, let's first of all fill up with water. But one thing I found is everybody that plays this game have problems with it, especially when they get to level 60. It's a massive chore fighting all the beasts. And why is this not working? Right, okay. I don't think I've got anything in there. No. Right, so I'm starving now apparently. So I haven't got any food. So I haven't really been able to prepare or anything today. I've been working on the Xbox, trying to do my Helm's Deep. So I've been mostly doing that this morning. I made it all out of sandstone, and then I've decided to change it all to the stuff on the pack that you get, the arena pack. I think it's sands and stone, and that makes it look a lot more like Helm's Deep, but it's like proper stone. So I think where we're going to go today is I need some gold. I think a good camp to go is probably this one here. There's quite a lot in there, and yeah, it's a bit of a struggle, but so I'm gonna use quick travel all the time now because it saves me running around all over the place. I mean, if you don't want me to use quick travel, let me know, but it just means that, you know, if I die I can quickly go straight back. I don't have to mess around, and that saves you all a lot of time. Oh, I've got my sword with me. Oh dear. Well, that was kind of stupid. Actually, let's do that one then. I've got this. Oh, I didn't even check all my armour. All my armour needs repairing as well. Oh dear. Well, that's a bad start. Okay, let's go back, because all that's going to break pretty fast. Especially when, as I say, you get 3 or 4 people on you. It gets a bit insane. I think that's trouble with all these camps, because there's a lot of things all around you, and there's stairs and all this kind of stuff. It's really awkward when you've got lots of people to keep out of their way and not get blocked in, because once you get blocked in this game, there's no way out of it. You cannot actually do anything about it. I think I can't remember if I need hardened, although I've got very little left. So I may not even be able to repair this. I need steel reinforcement. Really? I need steel reinforcement. Where do I get steel reinforcement from? I did it from here. Actually, this one's better here. Might be a better idea to take that one. What's this one here? This is 61. That's not bad. So, yeah, actually, I think I'll take this 61 because I don't think I've used that one yet. Right, what was it I needed? I needed armor stuff. Is it because I put extra armor on it? Oh, I really did not think this through, did I? Steel reinforcement. Why do I need steel reinforcement on it? Let me at least do these. Need more iron bar. I'm running out of even iron bar now. Come to think of it. So even repairing these, I don't even know if I can repair these. So I must have reinforced the armor on this one, but the trouble is, I don't know where it says about steel reinforcement. I don't remember steel reinforcement. Where's steel reinforcement? I'm sure I did that. Oh, there. I'm going up bars anyway. And let me just see if that is enough. If I could just repair this chest a bit, that'd be something. More hardened steel. Yeah, I'm right out of it. I seem to be right out of everything. So I may have to go back to my old armour. This should be this one. That's a big fall in armour. I may have to take this as a spare. Which means I'm going to be severely limited. So let me put this back on. And when that breaks, I'll have to wear that, which is going to severely limit me. But I got through this camp before with this armour, so that should be enough. I've got plenty of that. I haven't really got any. Did not think this through at all, did I? Let's split this. Keep a bit of iron bar to repair stuff. I've got a little bit of steel bar. I've got some leather, although I need a couple more. And then I can go. Very sorry about all this delay, but as I say, I didn't have a lot of time to prepare today. I usually like to carry about 10. Let me take that away and then add those two. Right. I think that should be enough. So if the armor breaks, somehow I've got to repair it, although that's going to be extremely difficult when I'm halfway through a battle, but there you go. Right, I think that will do. I haven't got enough food, but that's tough. Bones, I need a little bit of bones to repair my torch. Have I got any bones left? Oh dear, I've got no bones. Really? I got no bones. Really? Really? Yeah, I do say that every now and again, don't I? I don't think I've got any bones left. My God, that is a miracle. Because usually I've always got bones. Oh, actually, will that repair the armor? Um, I don't think it will, but let's test it. Oh, is it repairing it? Oh, that's a weapon armor. Oh, okay. Okay, that's weapon armor, so that's... In fact, I think I'd better change to this armor, because as I say, that is so low, it's not going to last me more than 5 minutes. So I better switch to that instead, and that can be a backup. I just need a little bit of food. I'll get a little bit of bone just by killing a couple of these. Let's try out this new weapon, because I haven't actually tried this. Got this from one of the bosses, so... Oh, actual bar didn't come up then. So if I go to that... It's not going to give me bones? Oh. Oh, that's a bit annoying. I may have to do that. Nope. Do I actually need an axe now to get bones? It's like that axe was supposedly supposed to give me, you know, I think it was the axe that used to give you bones, but now it's like it seems like you know, that's supposed to give you a bit of everything, but it doesn't seem to be doing it. It's not actually giving me any bones at all. So I may just have to kill things and hope they'll get bones from it. That's very odd. Because normally this one is like, does both. So you should get bones as well. But of course it is random, so... This game is very random, what it does on the resources. It's like the meat, I sometimes got a job to get the meat. I mean, I notice a lot of them do take a thrall with them, but the trouble is, I find they last about 2 seconds, so they're a complete waste of time. Plus you're throwing away a good thrall. Let me cook this meat wherever it came from. Where's that meat? Wasn't a lot, but better than nothing. It'll do for a minute. God, I've got a groggy throat. So what I'm going to do is I've got it on normal settings as usual, but I think when it comes to bosses, I'm going to have to put my damage up and my damage received down, because you'd lose it so fast. You lose it. It's ridiculously fast that you lose your health, even with level 60 armor, which is absolutely baffling to me how that can possibly be. I cannot believe I got no bones, because... Oh, actually, I wonder if there's any in here, although I think it turns it into dust immediately, doesn't it? I know I put some... I just swore I kept some of the bones. Looks like I haven't got any. Oh, there they are. Right. I must have been blind. Let's split that off. I only need about 3. But it's just to repair my torch, really. Right. So I've got a bit of food. It's not a lot, but it's this stuff. Is there anything I can just not bother to take with me? Poison, possibly I could apply. I'll keep that just in case I find one of those things. I don't think I'll bother with that at the moment. I'll put that in this bottom one here. I don't think I'll need... yeah, I don't think I'll need this for the minute, and I don't think I'll need the rope. That'll keep me as light as possible. That'll probably do. Okay. So, Yeah, let's go over here. Where are we? Let's go to this point here. I've got to find out how to get to star metal. Uh, I did have a look on my tablet. Apparently, it seems to be in a similar region to where you find the, you know, the what do you call it? The black ice. So, seems to be in a similar place. Let's try this new sword. Didn't realise I had a sword this good. I know I picked up a few. Also, they always. I've noticed all the people that play this game as well, they always get rid of the archers first. See, this is the only trouble with this, is I cannot get a shield up these archers because they're a pain. Everybody who plays this game immediately goes for them because they are the pain in the neck, as you can imagine, because they nibble away, so you've got to get those out first. They are the top priority. I don't know why I bother picking up all this stuff, really, to be honest. I've got tons of stuff already. Yeah, I don't think I'll go in that one today. Cause he's very awkward, that one, because you can easily fall off the thing and everything. Climbing ladders, you know, they hit you, you can just fall off. It's not a bad weapon, this. I thought he'd vanished for a minute. But we will have to die. I'm not even going to bother to collect the hearts today. Oh, there's a fire there. How nice. And again, another archer nibbling away at me. Oh, he's got a peg leg. Must be awkward for him. Or I could use that one, which belts through armour. I mean, hardly any of them ever wear armour, so I don't even know. Put it this way, all the humans never seem to wear armour, do they? They don't seem to. So although I've got good weapons, it's the armour that lets them down every time, because some of these bosses are ridiculously strong. They should do massive amounts of damage. I'm looking for money, for gold. That's what I want. Don't want anything else. Oh. And I'll get. Here we go then. Multiple people. And everybody also does not bother with the targeting system. And you can see why. So I'm not the only one. They all seem to have. You see how rapidly my health's going down? Still. Oh, I'm at a stamina, no wonder. I haven't even got my potions on the thing. Archer is still pummeling away at me. Right, let's get me potions at on the bar, for goodness sake, before I die. Maybe some food as well. Let's get some food on me bar too. Right. Gold, please. I've collected the spice, but I don't see this is the only time I get spices from these guys. Oh, was that one underneath there? Yes. It's covered by one of those. That's quite funny. I'm gonna go over myself over and over. Yeah, the walls of these things are all a pain in the ass. Oh, see what I mean about these stupid archers? They just... This is the only time when you got one, you need to do it. Oh, I want that wood. There's another one. See what I mean? There's like tons of these archers. They just seem to be all over the place. And them nibbling away at me while I'm trying to fight somebody else. Well, I haven't got a gold coin yet. And those things. Any kind of animal. Gotta admit, those wolves are insanely overpowered, aren't they? They got no armour. They're just woolly little creatures. You know, one strike from this massive sword here, it should cut them in two, shouldn't it? But no, you got to do about 5 or 6 blows on it, which is absolutely ridiculous. Just what's the goal? What is if you just like to hand it over? I wouldn't have to do all this killing. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I haven't got a torch. We're going to put a torch. Let's put a torch down there. Get everything but what I want. So if anybody knows where to find gold, easily. Oh yeah, hit her a bit of torch. Yeah, that is the best one I Give us a gold for goodness sake. Have you people got gold? And yet again, there's another one. I just thought... Oh yeah, they all complain about the respawn rate as well. So I'm not the only one. Ah, finally, but the trouble is, I want gold ones. Don't particularly want anything else. Maybe in the chest, you never know. I'm actually short of brimstone. So that could come in handy. What is that? Feline pelt, I don't need that. Picked the wrong day, time of day really. And also, one thing I have also noticed in this game is that people seem confused about this. If I go to settings, and hopefully nobody will respawn while I'm doing this, because they tend to respawn. If you go to these settings, there seems to be a lot of confusion about what this does. The NPC respawn multiplier. Because some people are of the opinion that lengthening this delays the respawn, and some people are saying that if you go down to here, that reduces, you know, that they actually are. People are saying on the forums, one person will say moving it to the right delays it, and one people say is moving it to the left. So everybody's in confusion about what this NPC respawn multiplier means. Is it multiplying the how fast they come back, or is it delaying it? Like, how is it lengthening the time before it? Nobody seems to know. They all seem confused because there's conflicting things from people. One say go one way, a lot of people say go the other way. So nobody seems to have a clue what is going on in this game as regards to respawn rates. So that's another thing I've noticed about this game. There's total confusion. So I just wish that the developers would come out and say, right, this is actually what it does. Because the respawn rate in this game is so fast that you just get overwhelmed, but just not by the people, because I could go through this camp probably fine normally, but they keep respawning behind you. They start respawning and they start coming down. So it's ridiculous, and I don't know how to delay it. I've tried doing it both ways, and it doesn't seem to make a lot of difference whatever way you go. So I've kind of given up on what is the best solution for it, to do it. No idea really. Nobody's got any gold. Only one gold. Oh, my camera's starting to go funny actually. My controller's starting to go funny. I've only had this PlayStation for about 4 months. 3 months. Already this controller's starting to go. Now, I'm not saying the Xboxes are better, because they're not exactly great either, but I mean, I've had them a lot longer than I've had a PlayStation 4, and they do take a while before they actually start going wrong, but these seems to be running out even faster, which I'm surprised at, because I would have thought, PlayStation might be good in that way, because everything else about the controller is very good. I'm actually going to take that. So that recipe then, I don't think I got that before the last time I came here, so at least I've got that. It's a very tricky area around here too, where you can very easily get knocked off. I've lost myself now because I don't know which way to go. It's really hard to work out, because I mean, this is very low detail, isn't it? You ain't got a clue where you're going. It's really difficult to find out where I go from here. Maybe that's it, is it? How do I get out of here? But maybe that's it. Maybe I've been everywhere now. I'm pretty sure this goes on a lot further than this. I've done that. Does that both lead the same way? I think they both lead the same way. Or do they? Hang on. Let me just double check that. Yeah, they both lead the same way. So I don't think there's anywhere else to go, to be honest. So yeah, I didn't get any gold there, so that was a waste of time. Anything up here? No. So yeah, people are constantly moaning about this game, the little bugs, people get disappearing, all that kind of stuff. They're just standing there. Oh, he's a merchant. Oh, I should not be attacking them.
Please buy something I haven't got all day.
Purchase a spider egg. But he's not doing anything.
Come again, if you survive.
He's not attacking me? They're not attacking me for some reason.
You buying?
Spiced fowl. I suppose I could buy that. Does that mean I've learned the recipe for that? I don't know. I'm sure last time I came here, all these people attacked me. So maybe I just went in flying and didn't take a lot of notice, so I just killed them all. Looks like he wants to fight, but...
What'll it be? Farewell, Exile. What'll it be? Pleasure doing business
knock him out,
with you.
didn't I? One thing I do want to know is, by knocking them out, can I take these people back home?
You need something, Exile. Come and see me again when you have more gold to spend.
Right, okay. Let's try over here. All it was a couple of gold coins. Because to make you this top level armor, you need this hardened leather, and you need silver and gold to create the alchemical metals, you know. So that's holding me up, really. I can't seem to find gold anywhere. Well, this guy I know is pretty strong. Oh, can you get a blow on him? Which you got to get a blow in first on them and just keep going. Once he gets, same with any of these. Once they get blows on you, you've got to back off. So you've got to back off and get the first blow in. If you get the first blow in, then you can keep on hitting. Although he's still doing it there. This. They don't seem to be. They seem to be unblockable. Put it that way. I do like the spice because I haven't got a lot of it. But yeah, this sword is really good. It's the first time I've used it today, so I picked it up from the chest, and I don't think I got around to trying it out. Seems to be very effective. Yeah, when we get up here, this is where things get awkward because they can hit you off of these ramps, and you can just fall in the water or die, whatever. So this is a rather good sword. I do like it. I think I'll just use meat for now to replenish. Yeah, nobody's going to give me this stuff that I want, are they? Oh, that's the stuff I want. Although I think that's insulated wood, so it's actually not that great. This is where you can get boxed in. There's tight corners here, so you can very easily get boxed in here. By a box, for example. So you're getting stuck in a corner with 4 or 5 on you. You can't get out. Yeah, get the first blow in and keep hitting. That will stop him doing it. As soon as he gets his blow in, let him finish his little routine before you go back in. Is there some archer hitting me, shooting at me again? Yes, there is. Always an archer in this game, every time. It's so annoying. And everybody else finds it annoying as well. It seems all the things that I complain about in this game, everybody else complains about exactly the same things. So it's baffling to me why they don't do something about it. Oh, great. He's got to go all the way back in again. Oh. You could at least put like little fences up so you don't fall off. But no, this game seems to be built to annoy, to be annoying to whoever tries it. It's full of frustrations, this game. Like this, like you can climb in this game, but as soon as you come up against a tricky bit of rock, you can't. Oh dear, how can I? It looks like I can replenish my stamina. But this is the kind of thing that's so annoying. And look, they've all respawned again. Everybody complains about this respawn rate. Oh, there is a reason why NPC respawn. It doesn't work on most NPCs, but it multiplies the speed. Yeah. So 0.5 is speeding it up or slowing it down, because I want to slow it down. Yeah, I actually read that as well, that a lot of the time it doesn't work. So why don't they fix this game then? Why don't they just have a little look at some of these complaints and put them right? It's not rocket science. It's not like it's, you know, a massive programming undertaking, is it? How can 0.5 be 30 seconds still? Yeah, see, this is what I was doing on the settings. It seemed like it was working when I tried it. I tried delaying this to the longest possible time. Well, I think I did it to about 8. Yeah, okay. Right, yeah, I delayed this to about 8, and I found that about right, because that delayed it long enough. But as you say, it seems to me like it doesn't work half the time. But why don't they fix it? I can't understand this game, because it seems to be PC or console. It doesn't make any difference. They still keep respawning. So why don't they just fix these little things so that this game is, you know, it's just more accessible. It's more enjoyable. That's all they got to do. Is just fix a few of these little niggles. And this will make this game into a lot better game, and a lot more people will like it, because you tend to get so far and then you just get fed up with it. I mean, the early game is not bad. It's not bad at all. I find up to like level 40 or 50, I find it quite a good game. It's quite enjoyable. You know, you're going against all the sort of NPCs and stuff. You ain't really got to worry too much about anything else. So it's enjoyable building a house, taking on these sort of thing, and gradually, you know, if you can't beat one lot of people, you ignore them and go somewhere else. Yeah, and it's quite enjoyable. But then you start getting to level 6, you think, right, I'm going to go and take on bosses now. And you very quickly find you can't do that. It's not possible. Mainly because of this rapid respawn thing. So yeah, couldn't fly on admin menu. Put it this way, there are people who have used this same engine, this same Unreal Engine, and they've produced fantastic games. Hellblade, what a great game that is. Perfect in every detail. I couldn't find a flaw in that. It took a year. They still haven't fixed it yet. It's taken a year to get this far and they still haven't fixed the game yet. I mean, how long do they want? And they had what? 3 years of development? I mean, you could say the same about Bethesda. They have a lot of bugs in it. They do have a lot of bugs, but at least Bethesda go and fix them. I'm not saying they fix every single one, but most of the annoying things that are wrong with Skyrim or whatever, they've been fixed now. Which is great. And this lot is like, it's been out all this time and nobody's bothering. Why? Why isn't anybody bothering? You know, why not turn this game into, an okay game into a fantastic game? What's wrong with that? Here we go. The unblockable, the people that are completely unblockable in this game. It's like you swipe your thing, and it doesn't make any difference. They don't like get knocked back or anything. It's like, see what I mean? It's like this is making no difference. I mean, all right, it's because I haven't got the shield. It's probably half of what's going wrong here. The trouble is, you try and run away, you just run into another lot of people, then you just get boxed in by about a million other people at the same time. Apparently somebody's saying that if you unequip your weapons, it helps you respawn quicker. I haven't actually tested that theory, but maybe I should. In fact, I'm quite glad of the little bugs, like they get stuck, because it's a nice, gives you a break, because 5 of you come at you, you got no chance. Even with level 60 armor, I'm still like struggling against some people like this, because they're unblockable. You know, look, I can't. I'm swiping him, and he's still. You know, you got to get away, or you're in trouble. Wait. And again, there's an archer shooting at me. God damn! Everybody hates the archers. Don't blame them. But one thing I did notice is if you take a meal and a refreshing thing, it refreshes a lot faster. That's something I learnt the other day, which I will try and use if I get the thick of it. That's the only trouble with this sword, it's very slow. I always prefer sword and shield. It's a lot easier. So I've got my shield, but I haven't got a one-handed sword today. It's supposed to be fixed, really? It's not. I don't know. I don't want to knock Funcom, but it does seem to me like, do they know what they're doing? Where did they get their programmer from? Seriously, where did they get their programmer from? Because I feel like he's not doing a great job. There's so many good games done on this exact same engine, and yeah, it looks like this mob couldn't program a. I know. I get the feeling they can't program a piece of paper. Not be a program a piece of paper, but still. Look, he nearly disappeared then. Disappearing. Another thing about this game is, why haven't they fixed people disappearing? I mean, stupid, isn't it? The trouble is, it takes all the fun out of the game. You're getting so far, and you're thinking, "Oh, this is fun," and then like I was pulling somebody the other day. You know, taking somebody back home, I think it was a taskmaster, because that's the one thing I haven't got is a taskmaster. So I thought, yeah, I'll take a taskmaster home. He suddenly disappeared on me. I stopped purely to pick up. Well, I think it was a crocodile coming at me. I thought, I'll just get rid of him. I looked round and I think the person I was dragging disappeared. I mean, it's nuts, isn't it? It's nuts. Yeah. I mean, I could probably program that. Yeah. It's not rocket science, is it? Let's be fair. Well, I didn't find any gold. Gary, any idea where I can find some gold? Because I can't remember where I found it. I know I found some here. But I think that's the only place I can remember. The only other times is I've picked up off of NPCs. I'll try going back there and see if it's respawned. All I want is gold because I can't make the top armor in the game. I've made 2 pieces. I can't make any more because I need gold, because I need the dust to make the alchemical metal to harden the steel. So I'm constantly up against it with gold and dust. Gold and silver. All I need at the moment is gold and silver, gold and silver, gold and silver. I can do the hardened metal. But that's the one thing you don't seem to get much of, is gold and gold bars, gold dust, gold anything. This is the only place so far I know where I can get gold. I sometimes get it in here. I tend to get silver more than anything. So if you know where I can get some gold bars, I will go there. Because I'm stuck at the moment. Which is why I'm taking a bit of a hit at the moment, because I'm wearing the old armour, not the new one. Actually, I might as well put the new one on. And oh, I've done that again. Because this is like 280 compared to 112. That's what gets me. Is I've more than doubled my armour. So I took this. I don't know what was I on before. If I took all this off and I put the old one on, I don't think I was even 600. I think I was 400 or 500 or something. So although I've got some nice weapons now, I haven't got the armour to defend myself against any of these bosses. That is the real problem that I've got at the moment. Yeah, but surely they've made a lot of money. They must have made a lot of money on this. It seems to be quite popular. Since I played this game on YouTube, I get more people watch Conan than I do anything else. Way better. I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn, you would have thought everybody would be watching that, because that is such an excellent game. Beautifully made, fantastically programmed. I've barely seen a flaw in that game, in every department. So, they've made a lot of money out of this. I mean, the programmer just gets his salary. He knows there's all these problems, and they've been around. And do you know, some of these problems with this game is, we like the flaw. Well, I don't mind a flaw which is funny. You know, like Bethesda flaws, they're quite funny because you see an elephant come down from the sky or something, but they're not game breaking. But if you're trying to go through a base and you get halfway in, I'll give you an example, Gary. I've got the top and the bottom of the best armor in the game, okay? But the helmet, in fact, the helmet I got from an NPC, and that is also one of the top ones. So I got 3 out of 5 of the top armor in the game, plus I had a really good sword. And I went to take this place on here, New Asgard, right? I thought, I'll have a go at this, because I thought, oh, level 60 now. Do you know how far I got? I'll tell you how far I got. I went in the front gate. The wolves there. You saw it? Yeah. I literally went less than 100 yards. And the thing that was beating me was the respawn rate. Nothing else. Because they kept respawning behind me. They kept respawning from... So I should be capable of going through these camps, because I've been destroying all the other camps. Before I even got to level 60, I was destroying a lot of them. I even went through this one over here that I'm at now. I went through this whole camp with the old armour. I had that good sword that unfortunately is broke now and I can't fix. But I went through that camp. I mean, at times I struggled because obviously you get when you get 3 or 4, it's all a struggle, and everybody else seems to have exactly the same problem. So when you get 3 or 4 people on you, they only get stuck in a corner, and they rapidly lose their health. But the thing is, these people know about the faults and sort of taking like 50 food with them and 50 potions. I haven't even got 50 potions. I can't craft them that quick. So I don't mind bugs if they're hilarious or whatever, but when they're game breaking bugs, then yeah, they're a pain in the ass. They're just an annoyance. And the only other game that I know that's made things so annoying than this, more annoying than this game, is Dark Souls. That I found is the most annoying game I've ever played because you're totally redoing it all the time. Just get out of the way of that thing that's spitting. They seem to spit a ridiculous range. These things. They're funny when you watch it. Yeah, well, yeah, I can imagine, but you know, trying to take on this camp here, which I should be half capable of doing by now. Oh god, there's a load of things spitting at me from all different directions. I can't talk. Look, that's what gets me also about this, is the fantastic range of some of these creatures. Yeah, I don't think a creature could, in real life, could actually shoot anything 200 yards, can it? But it's like it shoots at 200 yards. Insane distance. It just needs like a... It's like Ark. Ark, again, there are problems with Ark. But most of the major ones have been fixed in Ark. And it's a really well... It's a lot better thought out. Like gameplay wise, the development of it as you gradually go up through the scales, it's just better. And then when you get to the very top, yes, you are... What's that? Drops a Yeti companion. Really? That's why I want to go through it. Don't give me a snake now. That's why I thought I was in with a chance of going through it, but until they fix this respawn thing, I got no chance of getting through that camp. Because I had 3 out of 5 of the best armour in the game, and they were ripping me apart. Not by the fact that they're stronger than me, because if I could take 2 or 3 of them without any problem at all, but when you get 4 or 5, you get one hit. There's 5 blows coming back at you. So they out-hit you, and you can put your shield up, but you might not block the chap on the side or from behind. So that's what makes it so difficult, you know. Oh, a frost giant, right? But yeah, a little bit of effort on this game would have transformed it into something magical, wouldn't it? I'm going to go over one thing I haven't found. I'm going to go here actually, the crevice, because I can't remember what that was. But I've tried taking on the bosses. There are a couple that I can beat now, like spiders. I can beat that. It's a long 20-minute slog, which near enough everybody who plays this game says what a slog it is. And by God, it is such a slog, this game, against bosses. I mean, I don't think even Dark Souls takes as long. Whereabouts am I? It seems to dump you like the top of a cliff. This map is so low res, isn't it? Let me perhaps come off the cliff. I don't know. Oh, hang on, I'm just going to fall by a million miles here. It seems to dump you in like ridiculous places, doesn't it? Oh well, that's that gone. So if I do that and a potion at the same time, that should rapidly... Yeah, do you know, I didn't know that until yesterday. Is that if you take a potion and a meal, it regenerates twice as fast. I didn't even know that. Times I could have done with using that. I've got no one-handed weapon, so I'm pretty a little bit stuck at the moment. The little things like this map, you know, every time you open the map, you've got to zoom in, then click, zoom in, then click, zoom in, click. And you've got to keep on doing this constantly until you... Oh, I did not mean to take that. I don't even know where this thing is. I think I'll just go back to wandering about the world. I think it's probably more interesting. Oh! And the wolves. It's so overpowered, aren't they? Wolves. I mean, they've got no armour. They're just like a bit of skin. And you take about 6 blows to kill a wolf. And yet it takes you like 3 blows to kill a guy in full armour. It doesn't make any kind of sense. Armour and weapon wise plus stats can change the game. Take a decent troll. Well, I tried taking a decent troll. I took I think a level 1. I thought I didn't know how it was going to work, so I thought I'll try a level 1 fighter. Give him heavy armour and the best sword that I had at that time, which was I think the best one until you get to level 60. I give him that, and we took on that bat creature. Guess how long he lasted, Gary? 5 seconds. That's how long it took to kill him. So my troll... I haven't got bleed on at the moment, have I? Yeah, this video that I was watching yesterday, yeah, it did say about that. That if you get a bleed, or I think a poison also does the same thing. But see, this guy kept unarming his weapon. For some reason he said unarming the weapon. You regen quicker. Yeah. So much as I love this game, I'm also very, very frustrated with this game. I'll tell you what I'm trying to find is some of this star metal. Although I think I got the wrong armour on, haven't I? I know the armour that I did have is mostly cold. Oh yeah, it is cold. So there, 4 out of the 5 are cold. So I might be okay here. I'm trying to find out where star metal is, because I've not found any yet. I don't even know what it looks like, to be honest. But I presume it would be similar to the black eyes. So let's head towards that snowy area. Watch the sky. Oh. Oh really? Oh well, I didn't know that. Because I looked on the interactive map and it gave me sort of points, and they were all like part way into the snow, but it didn't say anything about meteors. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, but after it lands, does it stay there for a while? I mean, does it stay there for like, 10 minutes or something, or does it just disappear? Oh, that's what is that there? Oh, that's the ice. Oh, that's just normal ice. All I could do was some meat. Oh, I haven't made explosives yet. I think I've researched it, but I haven't made it. I haven't really needed it, so I haven't bothered. I found black ice. I made a slight error on my calculations the other day. I was saying about. Ooh, haven't been here before. Let's get this bear first. Crikey, he's a bit tough. This one. What gets me is creatures don't seem to be affected by all this stuff, do they? Christ, I'm gonna die here. I'm actually gonna die. And I got no things on my hotbar, so I need to get out of here fast. Probably can't get out of the way of him, because he might be able to get up there. I've got no things on my hotbar. Not helping. He's quite strong. Well, I can't understand why animals are so strong in the game. You know, some of these high-level animals, they're like stronger than the humans. and the humans have got armour on. In fact, some of the humans have just got basic armour on. Barely any armour on. They do like massive amount of damage to me. It's still... Alright, I could kill them in about 3 or 4 blows, but... I don't know what this stuff does. Alcohol. What does this do? Warm me up? Oh, it's chilling. Okay, so it probably cools you down in hot weather. I've actually got a sword here, although it's not a great one. Cutlass. Oh, that's quite an old one. What I'm looking for is gold, because that's stopping me from making the metal. You know, the higher grade weapons, higher grade armor. I mean. Let's get this back up to full health before I carry on with that. I mean, that does more damage, doesn't it? Yeah, it does do more damage, that thing. It's like a bear. I mean, it can't be that tough, can it? You just cut through the fur. I mean, yeah, they seem to be insanely overpowered. Well, at least he's distracted by this thing, so that's a blessing. I just try and get out. I just try and avoid him if I can by... Oh my god, why am I ducking? I find half the time you can't avoid those swipes. Unfortunately, this is why I prefer a shield. It's because I can avoid these swipes. Which is I can't with these things. But in the moment my best sword is broken. Look how much damage it does, for Christ's sake. I've got wearing almost full of the best armour in the game. And that thing can like demolish me. Doesn't make sense. Like one hit and like a third of my armour's gone. This is insane. It doesn't make any kind of sense. I know it's supposed to be strong and all that, but crikey. It's ridiculous. I've stopped healing, why? Why have I stopped healing? Stopped healing for some reason. I don't quite get what happened there. I better not go near that camp. Just gonna run for a minute and try and get out of his range. So I need to get my health back up. Because I'm cold, isn't it? Oh, it's because I'm cold. As soon as I get up there, I'm cold. Oh well, that didn't do any good, did it? I need to get out of here. Which is the way out? I don't even know which way I'm headed. Oh. See what I mean? This is the kind of thing that really cheeses me off. Is I'm wearing the cold stuff that protects me from the cold. I go against a bear, and a bear could kill me like no problem at all. I mean, it's ridiculous. I could go against like 3 or 4 people and swipe him down. He's got no armour on a bear, it's just fur. It doesn't make sense. It's absolutely, and he's broken all my armour as well. So all that. Oh, you're kidding me! I've lost my stuff. If you look at my settings, I've done it so that I don't drop my stuff. Please don't tell me that has been changed. Oh, for Christ's sake, leave me alone. That's what I mean. It's another thing about this game. Is they respawn so quick you don't even get 5 seconds to do anything. Christ, I can't even look at a bloody menu. That's why I hate multiplayer games. I want them to stop when I'm doing stuff. Where is the drop your stuff or whatever it is? Because I disabled that. Don't even know where it is. Oh my god, how did that happen? But I've had this off the whole time. Oh yeah, I'll give up. I do. This is what frustrates me so much about this game, is all these stupid little bugs that go wrong. I don't even know where I died now. It's not even showing where I died. It was somewhere around here. So all that armour I've got, which it took me God knows how long to make all that stuff. It took me ages. It must have took me 1 or 2 hours without streaming to get 2 items of the best armour in the game, of running around getting the resources. Look, even my body hasn't appeared on here. Where I got killed, where was it? So I can't even go back and get it. This is why I'm getting to the point now where I can't see the point of playing it anymore. And I keep thinking, oh, I'll have another go, I'll have another go, and every time I'm regretting it. I was somewhere around here. I think I was around here somewhere. Or up there. So I can't even go back and get it. Unless I was over here. It's not even showing. Why isn't it showing where I died? I've forgotten where it was. Oh, there. I was somewhere around there. I mean, it's not... Oh. Oh, I do hate this map so much. It is so slow at moving across this. Look how slow it is. It's so slow. It's low res, it's slow. Well, I'll tell you what, I will stop playing it now. Now I've lost all that armor because I can't. I can create the normal armor, you know, the heavy armor, um, but I can't do any of this hardened stuff because I can't find any gold or silver. Oh, I seem to find a lot of silver coins, but I don't find any gold, and that is what is really hampering me at the moment. It was somewhere down here, wasn't it? I think it was somewhere down here, wasn't it? Was it here or over there? And you gotta go click, 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 click to try and find it. I can't even see my my body here at all. I mean, was it down there? I have no idea. How full. I think it was down here somewhere. I mean, if I can't find that and I've lost that hardened armour that I've got, it's going to take me so long to make another lot. So I may have to stop streaming for days. Because that's going to take me forever to do that. Well, it was near this point, wasn't it? I don't know why it's not showing it. See, yet another bug. Yet another one. They just keep on going. And also what I want to know is, how do you get up this place? It doesn't even seem to be a route up. It seems like, oh, it's just climb, 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 climb. It's like, you've got to climb vast cliffs to even get up it. I can't even see a route up it, to be honest. On the edge of 11th. What, here? Wasn't down there, was it? Oh, which edge? Do you mean this edge here? Let's go here. Oh. I mean, I was lucky. I had a few gold coins and some silver on me, so I was able to make the one piece of that armor, and then I just went on like a wander, and I managed to find another bit of gold. And that I was able to get the second one, and then the third one I got from an NPC. So but if I've got to remake it all, it's going to take me a long, long time. So I may have to stop playing it. I'll have to just do it in and out, because I don't know if I want to do all that again. I don't even know how you get to the place. Trouble is, they decay after a while, don't they? Top left edge of 11. Oh, which what letter? What letter is? Because we know it's 11, but I don't know which way along here. I mean, I presume it's this one. I'm at the top left edge. Come to think of it. So it's roughly here. I'll be so annoyed if I've lost all this. Don't think I went this far down, did I? A bit north. Okay. Yeah, this is where I... This here is where I knocked, bashed the chunks. Do you know, I've got a feeling it's just disappeared off the map. I think what may have happened is I reset it to defaults because some of the things I couldn't reset back to. Oh, I thought I saw it then. I wish it was like Ark, it showed like a great big beacon, so you had, so you knew where it was. See, I was climbing up here, wasn't I? He's probably going to knock me off this thing, isn't it? Let's see if I can see it from here. It's not. I'm not going to be able to see it, am I? I'm not going to be able to see it because of the drawing. I mean, it's around this area, wasn't it? It's down there. I was running away from it down there. Can I get away from this thing? If I can sneak round the side. I don't know which direction it was. So I keep seeing things like this and I keep thinking that's my body. But because of the slow drawing, I was running down the hill, wasn't I? I was running down this hill somewhere, trying to get away from the thing. So it looks like I've lost it. I don't know if I ran this far down, but I think it's just disappeared off the map because it's not even showing it on the map. So I think it's actually another case of the game decided to make things disappear again, because that's been a fault that's been with it for a while, isn't it? They just disappear off the face of the earth sometimes. It's like NPCs, they just disappear. But I think my actual death thing has disappeared. I don't think it may have appeared for a fraction of a second then just disappeared. Because I didn't come back to the camp, I was running away from the thing. So it should be down here. And because it's not showing it on the map, which it does even if you have that on default settings, it should show the right, let me go to this point here then. Right, let me just stay here for a second. You tell me whether that's near enough, right? I ought to look on my tablet, shouldn't I? It might help. I mean, how difficult can it be for the programmers of this game to go, when I go to the map, it centres on my character? I mean, that is not difficult. Right, you die, it records your position on the map where you died. When I access the map, go to position of my last position. You know, You know, where I am now. And I mean, it's got coordinates. All games have got coordinates. That's how they work. I think it has, because it's not here. There's no sign of it. Unless it's stuck between a rock. Although I don't think I was by rocks at the time, was I? I think it's just disappeared off the face of the earth, which means all that's gone. Even all those weapons I had. So the whole damn lot's gone. I mean, that was the best weapons that I picked up from the chests. Yeah. Yeah, it was out in the snow. Yeah, I think you're right. Because I don't want to go out to do this all again. Don't even know what this armor's called. I don't even know what the name of that sword I have, to be honest. I just do armor. Although, I don't know which way they spell it in this country. I had a helmet. Is it gear? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Cimarron helmet. What would it come under? It would come under gear, wouldn't it? Oh, God. I'll tell you what. Hang on. For God's sake. I do hate multiplayer games. I do hate multiplayer games. Oh my God, I don't know what I can't remember. I've lost the ability to look at how to look at the map. I can't remember what even looking at the map button is. I'm so cheesed off. Right, this one. Let's go home, for Christ's sake. Why do you think I like single player games? It's like I pause the action and actually do something. Multiplayer games, it's like it just goes on in the background. I can't do anything. Turn my back, I could get killed. Oh, and then I fall from a great height. That's what makes me laugh about this thing is you could end up 200 feet up in the air for all I know. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I mean, there should be millions of this stuff. I'll just put Simran, I think. Drink and eat, yeah. Drink and eat, alright. I don't think I got any. I may have some fish in here. I think that's the only food I got at the moment, is this. That means I've lost my bottle as well, which is only what I had. Gotta eat so much of this fish, haven't we? That's what I mean, I can't even pause long enough to actually do anything in this game. To actually, like, drink or... I can't even, you know, I've got to constantly, because the game doesn't pause. It's such a pain in the ass, this game. It really does upset me. I was enjoying myself until I got to the later part of the game. And it's all gone completely to pot. Right, it was that. It was one of those. Now, I had that as well. I'm pretty sure I had that. And the other one was the gold one. Easiest way for me to go inside. It was... That was my old one. The new one... See, it doesn't even tell me which one of these it is. It was the... Right, it's that one. I had that one. So it's the Guardian Chest Guard is the other one. I can see why they put an admin panel in the game, can't you? It's because of this, probably. Because they know the game's crap and you're going to have all these disappointments. So they... I'll tell you what, one thing I have noticed about this game is on the PS4, when you type in something on the search, if you go back into and carry on in the game, then you go back to it again, the last thing you typed in is still there. On Xbox One, it doesn't do that. So I think it's that one there. Yeah, the Guardian. It wasn't an exceptional one, I don't think. I think it was this one. And then I had the gauntlets. Although I'm not sure. There's two here. Which one? Oh, it's this one. Because that's got the epic thing on it. So it's actually that one. And then I had the old gauntlets and the old sabatons. So it should be that. Yeah, that's right. That's it. Yeah, that's what I had. I'm pretty sure that's what I had. So let me let's get out of it. Oh god, I forgot what first person is. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what I had. Although I did dye it. Right, that's what I had. Now, weapon-wise, Dragon Bone, sword and shield. Okay. Yeah, I do love how the last word you put in stays there, because I was building my Minas Tirith on Xbox One and I constantly keep retyping it, just typing it in all the time. I had a dragon. I think I had a black dragon. I can't tell until I see the actual ratings. Oh. What was that big two-handed sword I had? I can't see it on here. Was it this sword? Let me have a look at this sword a minute. Ah, now that was my old sword which broke. Bale load. Because I think if I had to remake all these weapons again, I wouldn't even bother. I would just get my previous armour on. I got a spare set of my previous armour on. I think I put it on somebody. I would just put that on and just... Oh, that doesn't seem to work. It's too loud. I know some words you put in there, even though they're part of the word, they don't seem to come up. Is it that one? Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's the right one. Yeah, that's the right one. So that was the big one. The two-hand, I don't. Well, I had the sword, that big two-handed sword I had. Well, that was my old one. Well, the water bottle I can make. Um, but that big two-bladed thing I had. Was it Arconian or something? I know what it is when I see it. I don't think it was Arc. I mean, it depends how you spell Arconian, but it wasn't any of those. If I just put weapon in, it's got to be on here somewhere. I mean, I suppose I could look at the Whipog. Oh, it jumped all the way to the bottom for some reason then. Hang on. Why is it starting all the way down there? It wasn't Kitan, nothing. It was nothing Kitan. Or terrain. I have got that pack actually. I did buy the Terranium pack and the arena, the arena one, mainly because I wanted to build Helm's Deep and that had the stone. So I bought the Terranium. I think it was a Blood and Sand one, just so I could do Helm's Deep on my Xbox. The Watch Blade. Ah, that's it. So if I put watch. Thank you, Gary. I don't know what I would do without you, really. That's yeah. Oh. For some reason it's not going on it. I can't. Hang on. Why it was? It's not doing it for some reason. Let's try blade. It's not staying on it. I can't seem to. I can't click on it. It's probably because I found it. I think it's because I found it, I didn't create it. So maybe I'm not allowed it. Oh, actually, those are the wrong trousers. Because that doesn't look the right trousers to me. Because they were like all shiny and stuff. It was like glittery. It's a glitch. It's a glitch, alright. Ah, right, got it. Okay, Watchblade. Yeah, that's right, it was 61. Well, this one I think was my old... This one I think was the old one. My old, it was 51. Yes, that's definitely right. And the other one was the... I think I got a spare one on the shield. I'm pretty sure I've got a spare shield. Yeah, this one. Although no, that's my previous one. Yeah, this one. That's the one I had. So luckily I've got a spare one, which I found in a chest. So that's pretty much what I had. So that's at least that's pretty much the stuff that I had. I just got to make all the sort of other stuff. I did have a sickle, but I probably have to make another one. I did have some blades as well. So I've lost my blade one. My blades that I found some good blades because I don't think I've got a decent one. Oh no, actually I think I took the blades off. I had, what was the other one I had? So I've got to make a sickle. I need that for the So 20 hardened steel. Don't think I've got enough hardened steel now. How do I make hardened steel? It's I've forgotten how to make hardened steel. Oh, black ice. Black ice. I've got black ice somewhere. It was that with steel, wasn't it? I think it was black ice to something else. Ah. Although I don't want that many. Oh. Well, this has been fun, isn't it? I'm actually getting low on all this stuff now, I've noticed. Oh, I'm doing it all the wrong way here. Yeah, I don't actually need the Guardian chest guard because I'm pretty sure I left it either in here or I left it in here. Yeah. Although I may have put the chest guard on. Oh no, I was carrying the chest guard, wasn't I? That was right. I was carrying it as a spare. But that's the old top and bottom. And I got the legs and the boots. So I will need to make that lighter now. Well, that's basically my weapons back, near enough, and the shield. So normally I have the steel bar. My steel axe is gone, but I've got another one that I found from an NPC. At least I hope it's still here. I did have a spare one. Oh yeah, I think I did have a spare one of these. Oh, that was the one I had. Is that the one that I got here? No. So it wasn't the Dragonborn one. It was the Witchblade. It was... Where is it? Oh, I'm stuck. Where is it? It was... Yeah, it wasn't the Dragonbone one, it was the Witchblade. It, not a Witchblade, I saw it just now in here. Oh no, it's in there. Oh, the White Blade. That was the one I had. Yeah, that's the broken one. So actually I don't need this one, so I'm going to drop that. I don't want to cheat too much. I just want to get my stuff back. So as long as I've got that blade there and I've got that one, those are the main two. I just got to make the other tools that I had. And I did have a spare steel axe. It doesn't appear, you know, that double one. Ah, there it is. So I got my axe back. So that can go up there. I just got to make it more durable. Well, I prefer sword and shield, to be honest. But at the moment I can't repair this thing. I don't seem to be able to craft it, and I can't even see it. If I look at if I look at the here, I can't even find that sword on the here. I can't find the white blade at all. It's going to be on. Where would it be? It's. Is there no other way of repairing it apart from a legendary repair kit? Because I don't think I've got. I can do a legendary repair kit. I've got the master one, I've got this one, and I've got that one. Where's the repair kits? Don't even know where repair kits are, to be honest. Because I've got... oh, right. See, I've got the master one, but I haven't seen anything else that's better than that. It's like you say, it's things I found in chests, so I might have to wait until I find another one. I found the armour useless. This thing here, I did this thick armour plating thing. It increased the armour on the weapon by 2. That's like the worst armour thing I've ever seen in my whole life. What is the good of 2? I mean, I doubled my armour and it didn't make a lot of difference. And yet, that increased it by 2. I mean, that's just pathetic. That's the most pathetic thing I think I've ever seen in the game. The white blade here or something, or repair kits. So I've probably got to reset my points and I'll reallocate, because I can't get like star weapons or anything like that because I've got no points left. I didn't realise it would stop at 60. See, I want these are the kind of things I want. I want these. Because at least that's a little bit better than what I got. But I'm never going to be able to get these because I've run out of points. So I'll have to reset it. Fragments of power. I don't know where to find those. I heard about it. I went to the Forbidden City just to see how I would get on against people in there, and I can kill the skeletons now, which is something I couldn't do before. So that was pretty good. I took on a couple of a giant skeleton, and then I started taking on this I don't know, this big guy, and I wasn't doing too bad against him until I ran out of stuff. I went to the map room and decided to run all the way into that map room, and I got rid of all the skeletons and ran away. Ran in there, chatted to the bloke in the map room, and he said I needed a fragment, and I don't know where to get that from. So I'm gonna have to look that up. That's what I've got to do with this game, is I've got to look up stuff now, because I'm trying to play this without looking things up, and I obviously need to. Let me put in here, what are they called? Fragments. Did it come up? Doesn't come up in any of it. So yeah, I tried. Let me make a water bottle first of all. So it's gone a bit disastrous today, isn't it? I can see why people don't bother with the thing that makes you drop your stuff. I can see why people do it. It's because it's just so frustrating, this game. You could just lose it on a whim. Yeah. Well, I kind of like playing the game blind and learning it all, and I eventually pick up stuff. But yeah, I think I've reached my limit on that now. I think I need to start doing something about it. I've only been looking just recently, just seeing how to take on a boss or something. I've only been doing it just recently. Yeah, some of it doesn't give you a tremendous amount of detail. It's like, you know, how to make gold dust. How do I, you know, I've had to look up stuff like that now because I don't know how to do it. And cause I didn't know, I think I knew how to make alchemical metal because I had it on the list. But oil took me ages to find out how to make oil. And I looked it up and it said, oh, we'd get from plants, animals and things. So I thought, right, I'll try the fire, I'll try I tried all of the things. None of them worked. So I was a bit stuck. And then I think my daughter looked up and found out that it's the press. So now I've got the, you know, this fluid press thing. Now I can make loads of oil, so it's not too bad. So I can just get a load of fish or something. Right, I need... It's been a pretty disastrous stream, really, hasn't it? I need a little bit of that. Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, because the trouble is I forget where I get stuff from. So sometimes people tell me stuff and I forget who did it. Yeah. This game is actually, how do you make? It says here make hide. How do I make hide? Oh, I stretch hide. I was going to say. I thought it was telling me how to make hide then. I do like finding stuff out for myself. It is good fun. Which means I've got to make. I've also got to make the truncheon. Oh, good. Actually, it's a good job I left the truncheon behind then. The truncheon and the. But that should be in here. Yeah, at least this weapon's still here. The black dragon pike. That's still here. I might as well leave that behind. I'm going to put this on. Ooh. And yeah, I killed a dragon. I got this dragon bone stuff and this horn. And I killed the abysmal thing. And I killed about 3 or 4 spiders now. So I've been able to do that. Where is my truncheon? There it is. Right, what else? So I got no food. I got any food in there? Nope. I probably got no food in here either. Can I eat honey? I presume I can eat honey. Oh, I'm nearly out of honey. I think I'll take some honey. I presume I can eat that. Well, I tell you, I mean, I've got a level 3 one now, because I've noticed that a lot of what I've got are mostly archers. Yeah, I've got a level 3 fighter here. He's only 1360. He's not got the heaviest, the best armor, but he's like okay. That is a level 2. That is a level, if I can see it, level 3 archer. I haven't got that many. I've only got like 1 or 2 3-star fighters. I think one of them is here. That's a 2. 9,000. How'd you get a 9,000? Yeah, this one's my best, which is Tarman, which is 2970, and he's got a very good weapon. Well, when I say a very good weapon, he hasn't got a very good weapon. I thought he had better than that, but he's only got that. So actually, why don't I give him... Let me give him that. Okay, let me give him this great big clumpy weapon a minute. And put that in his hand, although whether he uses it or not is another matter. But I could usually go through the camp without anybody. I don't have to worry about them. Yeah, that is the one place I want to go to next is the volcano, but I've got to make a full set of the the armor that protects against heat. Um, that is what I was trying to do. I've done I've got the Sibrin helmet or whatever it is. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I do hate archers, but I'll go through these camps around me, no problem. Although they're not very high level, come to think of it. So they never give me good stuff. I tell you what, there is a big camp here. Alexa, room light 50%. I could, yeah, I can make the Aculian armor. I haven't made it yet. Oh, I know what I did lose. I lost 10 or so of my potions. I'm very low on these potions now, so I got to go on a hunt for some of these, for the aloe seeds and aloe plants, and I know the perfect spot for that. Okay. This is a good spot here. It's got this really big place here, so if you want to drag a few thralls back, blacksmith one or whatever, it's a big place here. The only trouble is it all goes dark when you get in there. I don't quite know how that works. This thing is so slow, isn't it? This is why I prefer the other blade. Where is my other blade? Oh, it's nearly broke, yeah. I could go through this camp even before I got to level 60. I could go through the whole camp. The only thing you got to watch is if you get surrounded. That's the only problem. Because that seems to be another fault with the game. You get surrounded by 3 or 4 people. You do 1 hit, and they get 4. They get like 4 hits on you while you're doing that 1 hit. It's just like as soon as you enter this area, look, it suddenly goes pitch black. Oh, I didn't realise this thing had such a wide swing. So it is killing everybody like around with me just standing still in the middle. But yeah, you see what I mean? You get 4 guys on you. They get the blows in quicker than you can hit them. So you get 1 blow in like that, you got to back off immediately and take them out a bit at a time. See, you just get trapped. See, I got to back off to swing. This is another real fault with the game. You can't seem to hit through it and knock them back. So you have to constantly try and weed them down like this. See, I cannot get away. So you've just got to like, wiggle them down one by one. I've actually been through this camp with this sword. Might actually be able to do it. Listen, why does it go dark as soon as I come into this place? That's what I want to know. And of course they respawn as well, don't they? It's like it all goes dark. Why does it go dark? It's like bright sunshine outside. All I want is gold. I know I haven't got a torch either. I mean, it's just supposed to be like a high level camp, but another thing that upsets me about this game is you get such crummy reward. You take out like a high level camp and all your rewards are like really crummy. It's like, oh, a few arrows. It's like pathetic. You don't even get something decent like, you know, a bar of gold or something in there. It's all crummy stuff all the time. The only reason I die here, if I do die, is because I get surrounded by 4 or 5 people and then I can't hit them. See, look, like this. This is a classic example. And these things gradually ploughing away at you with the bows as well. So you got to back off so that you get a bit of leg room to swing and then get away. Have a swing again. Get away. You got to do this constantly because they're going to get 4 hits on you otherwise. And they're bloody archers. I hate them. See, it's pitch black in here. Why? I want to know why it's pitch black as soon as you walk in here. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why? Why is it black? Well, I'll tell you what, I've gone through this cat a bit quicker than the last time I came through it. It's like you open this chest and it'd be like a load of crummy loot. I mean that, maybe that, but it's crummy loot, isn't it? I mean, this is a massive camp, for Christ's sake. You'd expect good loot on this, wouldn't you? It's like pitch black, I cannot see. So it's ridiculous. I just can't work out why it goes pitch black as soon as you walk in here. Don't make any sense to me. So one of those people have wood on them. Did. Oh, I do this every time too. So I used to, you know, because I prefer sword and shield because it does the knock back. Although when you got 4 people, it doesn't seem to have any effect apparently. It doesn't seem to have quite so good an effect. Where's the torch gone? Oh, I need sticks. Really? Anybody got any sticks on? I don't think any of them got sticks on them. Well, yeah. Why is it pitch black? I can't see a bloody thing. You know, all the time I've been playing this game, I haven't sworn or anything like that, and it's only lately, with all these problems that I've had now, that I've actually started like almost swearing. You know, I've been saying like bloody. I just don't understand why it's pitch black in here. It doesn't kind of make a lot of sense, really. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind this cannibal brute one, but yeah, the trouble is, by the time you kill the others, you're actually accidentally going to kill him as well. Please, somebody have some sticks on you. But look at the loot; it's so bloody awful, isn't it? It's got to be the worst loot I've ever seen in a game ever. It doesn't even get better. I mean, I've been playing. I'm getting the same loot here as when I first came here and took out the first few guys. Very early in the game, like level 20 or something. Right, I thought, oh, let's see what this camp. You know, and I think I got slaughtered. But it was crummy loot then, and it's like near end. It's end game stuff now, level 60, and I'm still getting crummy loot. I mean, there's no sense to it, really, is it? Drives you nuts. Drives me nuts. I mean, that dust there is the only thing that you can say is any good. Oh, that's. Oh, I want the better skinning knife, to be honest. I lost my skinning knife as well. So how are you supposed to see? I've no idea. And that's another problem with this game. Yeah, yeah, well, I realised that. But even when you go up there, it's still crummy. I've got like, yeah, I've got like a couple of gold coins or something, but you can't call that really fantastic loot, can you? I mean, that's poor loot, isn't it? That's still poor loot. Like a couple of coins. I can't even see it or interact. It's telling me to interact with something there. And oh, 1 gold coin. Yippee! It's telling me to interact, but I can't see a thing because there's no sticks here. So there's something here, but I don't know what it is because I can't see it. Is it this? What was that? Well, it's not doing anything. I can't see anything coming up on the screen, but maybe it already came up. I don't know. But yeah, I came through here before. I got almost to the end, and I got stuck. I got stuck, like, I think it's like behind a tent or something around here. I got stuck in a corner, surrounded by 4 or 5 people, and I couldn't get out of it. I couldn't even hit my way out. So I died because of that. So I sort of stopped after that. Skulls on the stick. Can you take those off? Which ones? I'm saying interact again, but oh, there. Oh, okay. Oh, I got that one. I'm a bit stuck because I haven't got a torch. But yeah, the only time I've been beat here is because I've got stuck. I've got stuck in a corner while fighting them. What, here? I remember on PC you used to be able to break this stuff. Back up the stairs. I don't know if I'm in the right stairs, to be honest. I've got a few skulls, but I don't really collect the skulls much. I've only got about like 4 because I don't bother with them. They're only useful if you want to stick them on a stick, and I'm not really interested in that. It could be this side that you meant. Oh, there they go. They're respawning again. Okay, here we go. So it did take a little while that time. I mean, I'm interacting, but it doesn't seem to be doing a lot. Oh, right. Okay. Well, I got that at least. But yeah, it seems a bit odd why it goes dark. It just seems a bit insane to me. Arrows, bows definitely need to look at in this game. It needs a new pattern pass over. It needs to be increased a little bit because bows are completely useless. Right, after time we got to find out where it is. I mean, I can go through the camp even easier now. I was going through them before, but I had to just be very careful I didn't get stuck in a corner. As long as I didn't get stuck in a corner, I was able to do it. Right, I don't really bother about the skulls. Um, I've got like a few. God, this thing is so slow. This is why I prefer sword and shield. I mean, yeah, this thing's good, but I must admit it has a good like sweep, so I can just stand in the middle and just keep swinging, which is nice. But yeah, as soon as they start swinging at it, you got to back off. I'll tell you one thing I can't understand about this game. It absolutely baffles me. Is you go to the place where the skeletons are, right? You go there into this unnamed city or whatever, right? Um, and you get the skeletons and they're holding a wooden shield, and I've got like this blade here, which is like 60 something, right? Although I don't think I actually used that. I had the 51, right? And you're hitting them with that against a wooden shield, and it doesn't break. The thing blocks you. It keeps blocking you. I was watching somebody play it. He was in the unnamed city, and there was a skull with a wooden shield, and he had like I don't know, a 60 something sword, and he kept blocking the whole time, and he couldn't hit him very often because he kept blocking, and all he had was a wooden shield, and the weapon he was using wouldn't even break the wooden shield. It's that kind of thing that makes this game stupid. When I first played this game on PC, the wooden shield was useless. After about 3 hits it would break, which is about right. You'd expect that. So I went up to the metal one, and that one also did break, but they never really lasted too long, the shield, so I sort of semi-used them, didn't always use them, because they broke a lot. And now they've sort of balanced it now, but the thing is, I could probably go there with a wooden shield now, and a wooden shield now lasts for ages. So it's like they've balanced some things to improve them, but they've balanced them too far. And there are other things that they haven't worked on, like bows, for instance. It's been a constant complaint since the beginning of the game, and still they haven't done anything about it. So it's only got to be tweaked up a bit. I mean, the best sword, best arrow is like 6. I mean, put it up to 10 maybe, and put the best one up from, I don't know, what's the best. I mean, you go to the best arrow in the game. It's only like 20 if you're lucky. I went through and looked through every single arrow and the best bow, and the best bow right on here is 15. It's 15. It's the best arrow. A best is 15 damage, right? The best arrow in the game, hardened steel, right, before level 60 that is, right? It's 15. Alright? Then you go to like the really, really good stuff. Where are we? Where's the real high class stuff? Well, I think it's this, isn't it? It's like 15. It's like pathetic. Oh, I can actually do a healing arrow now. I've been trying to get that. It's like explosive arrow. Explodes on impact, and it does 7, which is only 1 more than the first arrow you get in the game. That's how useless arrows are. This is why I've never bothered with them. They're a complete waste of time. Yeah, look, the first one in the game, right? I think it's no, not Flint. I think it's something else. Well, yeah, that's more like it. But where is that? That's what gets me, is some of these weapons don't even appear on here. It's like, why don't they even appear on this list? Like, these are like, you know, the so-called best ones. And they do it great with everything else. But the bows, they don't seem to do anything with them. I mean, where's bows on here? See, you got all the high-class weapons, but where's bows on there? Is it on? It's not on armor, is it? I mean, this is warrior. This is weapons. It's not even on here. Yeah, it seems insane that to get a bow which is half decent, that is only double the best bow that you can make in the game. That's only double. That's still just going to nibble away at a boss. Right? That's all it's going to do. It's going to nibble away. So it's very ineffective unless you can poison it. Right, Star Metal Bow, 21. That's the best one. That's the best one in the game, right? And that arrow, 21. Yeah, not bad. And yet you beat a legendary thing, and that only goes from 21 to 30. And the arrow, yeah, all right, 20 to 40. That's not bad. But it's still pretty shoddy, isn't it? It needs a quality of life pass, same way Ark has done. Ark was pretty poor in some regions, but they've got quality of life things on them, and they've improved it. They've improved the way the animals behave. They, you know, it's like the raptors jump on you now, which makes them a real pain in the neck. You know, they're just little things that they're doing to the game to improve it. They're looking at what people are complaining about, and they're improving it. Conan aren't doing it. They're coming with, oh, let's do this. There's got a new thing coming out for thralls, and it gives you what, 3 levels, with like 3 perks. That's pathetic. That's just not enough. There needs to be a whole skill tree or something. So I think the whole way this game is created is they've gone around it the wrong way. Until you get to the level 60, that's the only time you get decent weapons or half decent weapons. And then to get better weapons than that, you've got to go and, you know, kill a giant boss, which everybody agrees is a pain in the ass. Really, I've been watching the last few days. I've been watching how people have been fighting bosses and what they need and all this kind of stuff. They need the best armor in the game. They need one of the best swords in the game, like the star metal things, which I haven't even found yet. And they're still taking 10, 15, 20 minutes to kill a boss. And they're taking like 50 like exotic beef with them. And like 100 health potions, and that's the only way they can beat them. And it's still a 10-minute, 15-minute slog. It's like, it must be worse than Dark Souls, isn't it? At least you don't have to have 50 health potions in Dark Souls, do you? Well, no, it's not made for single players, and the trouble is with this game is yes, multiplayer, yeah, you can go in with 5 guys, and you could probably, yeah, it's easier to take out these guys. But single player, it should be balanced for single player, or there should be options to make single player easier or something. Because for a single player going against bosses, they're almost unbeatable, some of them. The scorpion that I've got down here, if I get one blow in, he gets me like 2 swipes at me and takes like 2/3 of my health down. So again, I'm going to need a huge. I took about 15 health potions, a load of meat, and I tried taking this thing on, right? Well, yeah. My conclusion after watching everybody fight all these bosses was, I have got no chance of beating any of the big bosses. The Scorpion is one of the most tricky fights I've ever faced, because if you can't even block this guy. You try to block this guy. Look at the range he's got. He gets you from very long range, and that's half my health gone now. Okay, and I got the best armor in the game practically, right? Look how much damage I'm doing to him. It's barely anything. It's nothing. That is absolutely useless. So I've got the best, practically the best armor, although I haven't got the whole set. I've got like 3 out of 5. He has a terrifically long range when he gets you. I can't hardly get out of the way. It's a real struggle for me to get out of the way of this thing, because I can't dodge. My dodge is literally a little skip, like that. I can't even skip out of his way. So this guy is impossible to beat from my point of view. He's absolutely impossible because of his size and whatever. Oh, I'm starving now. So I've given up on trying to fight this guy. The spider I can kill. Oh, I've lost where I am now. The spider I could kill. I can wear him down, but that's like a 15-minute slog. The only way I found to actually keep away from this guy. Oh, I've also lost my skeleton key, which I had. So I lost a skeleton key as well. That's something else I lost. Oh, no, I got a piece of roof up there, which is hanging down. Let me get rid of that. So yeah, I'll have to get myself another. Yeah, I'll have to spawn a skeleton key, because I know I had a skeleton key on me. That was the only one I had, I think, because I had about 4, but I used them all up. I just went around some of the bosses I knew I could kill, and didn't bother to fight them. And a couple that I knew I couldn't kill, because I had the key already. I was able to just go around and run away from them. What would it be? Gear? Really? With that? Does that not work? Oh, I think I spelled that wrong. It's gear, isn't it? Is it other? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I had one of those. So what? Yeah, I literally went round to 4 chests because I found 4 keys. I think I killed the one that I knew I could beat, and I must have dropped 2 or something. I must have got 2 off of somebody, and that's where I got these weapons from. Right, so I'm sort of almost back to where I was. So I can't make any more weapons now until I get some gold. So I need to look up locations where I can find gold bars and stuff, because that's the thing that's hampering me from actually getting the better armor. But I think even when I've got the better armor, I'm watching people fight with the best armor in the game. With loads of health, loads of potions, the best sword in the game, like a star metal sword, and when they're fighting these bosses, they're still taking massive chunks out of your player, and that's what I can't understand. Is you get the best armor in the game and is practically defenseless against a boss. You've got to be constantly taking potions the whole time. And that's what baffles me about this game, really. It's that kind of thing. It's not really. It hasn't had a sort of quality of life pass to sort it out. It desperately needs that, but they're not going to do it, are they? I mean, they just did a minimal game, and they're just cashing in on it. There's so many things go wrong with it. It's like you try to take this weapon out of here, and you do that. Half the time when I do it, it doesn't come out. I mean, it's doing it now because it's actually doing it now, but half the time I'm trying to do something, if there's something already in it, say I wanted to put this over there, right? And I try and take it out. Sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 attempts to get it out. It only seems to work if you've got like nothing in your inventory. It seems to work. But I've been trying to fight a boss, trying to get a weapon in there, and I've got to take the old one out. It's taken me like 4 attempts, 2 to get the thing out of the slot, and sometimes 1 or 2 to get it back in. Gold location over by which area in the sea there are sunken. Yeah, I haven't actually looked up any of those sunken areas. The witch area? Where was the witch area? I can't remember. I fought that witch queen woman. No idea where she was. Oh, in the forest. Yeah, I managed to beat her. I mean, it was a hell of a slog. I didn't do it the first time, but managed to do it the second time, I think. Is it the passage? A bit south. Is it this area? Oh, there it is, yeah. Yeah, I managed to do that. It was a long, hard slog, and I had about 15 potions and a load of meat, like 40 meat or something. I managed to do it because the big guy was, wasn't too difficult because he was so slow. I only got into trouble when those beams of light came, and the Witch Queen and the thing were all after me. The first time I died, but the second time I took more health potions because I think the first time I didn't have that many, so I ran out of actual meat and stuff. So that's... but I managed to do it the second time. What, here? Which one? This one or this one? Because, yeah, I haven't actually been there yet. Is it this one here? Dragon's Embrace. What, these two here? I'll go to each one. Is it the top one? just answer no, yes or no. Is it that one? Right. That one there. I think, on the Xbox, I'm only on like level 20. I'll probably have more fun on that. Because I quite like from the beginning up to like level 50 or so. And as long as I don't take on stupid, stupid people like, bosses and stuff. Oh, hang on. I lost myself then. That one there. Oh, God, I keep running out of food. Oh, thankfully I got a meal. Oh, I tell you what I haven't got. I haven't got the breathing potion. I got loads of them. I should have brought that. How are you supposed to see down here? How are you supposed to see in the sea? Although it is dark. But this was I take it I'm in the right place. Hang on. Click, 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 click. Drives me nuts, this game. It's always clicking, click, click, click all the time. I mean, how are you supposed to see? You need like night vision or something. I've heard that there's night vision you can get from somebody, but so I'll have to look that up as well. But I found the spider, the abysmal remnant. I can kill them, the bosses. That's probably the only two I got. So I just keep fighting them over and over again. They just wait till they, give me a chest. Oh, this thing, yeah, I haven't tried this thing yet. But I mean, this isn't full set of armor, but it's almost full set. So you gotta go swipe, go away. They're all the same though. It's like you get them to do that, and then you go like that. It's like it's the same on every one. It's like there's no variety at all. It's like do that, swipe. Do that, swipe. It's like, oh Christ, he's going fast. Yeah, not getting in the poison. It's like, do his thing, like that, swipe. I mean, you got to double it in the legs, by the way. Wait for it to do his little thing, swipe. It's just like boring. They're all exactly the same. So swipe. And it's like it takes like 20 minutes to kill this guy. I would like to get this guy. I've never actually got him before. I probably can't get out of the way now. But it's like at least have them all a bit. Oh my god! I've run out of flipping room here. He's so fast. Some of them are like ridiculously fast. I can't see a thing, by the way. I mean, you can't even risk a second blow. I haven't got any knives on me, because I usually stick a bit of bleed on. It's like pitch black. Let him do his thing, go to the right, swipe. And then it's like slow, dull and monotonous, isn't it? I can't see. It's not like, this is why you like sword and shield, because at least I can use the sword and put a light on. Whereas this, I can't see a bloody thing. I mean, I'd have to put like a torch on the ground or something. I just have to start carrying torches and like dropping them on the ground or something. It's the wrong time of day to fight this, didn't I? And there's always like trees or something in your way that you can walk into sometimes. So I've come to the conclusion the only way to beat in this game is to like put your damage on like 1.5 or 2, and then do your damage against is like half it or something. Then at least things are like achievable. I just hope it gets light, because I can't see what I'm doing here. Did I make a torch? I mean, the only chance is to go out of range. So he stops like attacking you, but I can't see where I'm going. So I don't know where he is. Because he could be creeping up on me for all I know. When it's dark in this game, it's like ridiculously dark. Have I got a torch? I thought I made one once. I obviously didn't. But I haven't got a one-handed sword, I don't think. So I'm kind of stuck. This is why I always prefer a sword and shield, because at least I could defend myself. I'll do 2. And at least I could see. So even, I mean, even that is a two-hander. So like, to fight him, I've got to fight him in a pitch black at the moment, so there's no point. Cause I don't want to fight him when it's black. I don't even know where he is now. Why make this game so dark? I mean, I must admit, Ark is quite dark as well, but I don't even know where he is now. God, this is so slow, this sword. I've probably got about 4 or 5 hits in on with a sword. I've lost a spider now, where is he? What gets me is they don't even mark where these bosses are on the map, because you keep running out of markers. Why don't they mark bosses on there? You know, they sort of leave it for us to try and remember, don't they? Can they mark them? I think it'd be somewhere around here. Gotta wait for daylight at the moment. What happened to that great big clubby thing I had? Oh, I think I'll give it to the... I've lost a big spider. Where'd he go? I don't want him to refill his health. Where did he go? All the way around the island. Gonna show up eventually. There he is. Right, it's getting light now, so at least I can see. I wonder if his health has gone down. Right, oh, we're still down a little bit. Well, yeah, it's just like... Yeah, slow slog, isn't it? There's no, like, finesse, is there, to this? It's just... Wait till he does that. Go in with your sword. You can't really take a second blow. Oh. He's got to move then. You got to stop still. That's all that you do is thing. All that you do is, what do you call it now? So it's like one long, slow, not too difficult. Even a dragon, I mean the first time I faced a dragon, if it hadn't been for the fact that I walked into the invisible wall, I would have killed that dragon on my first attempt. Because he was so slow, it was ridiculous. All I had to do was just move to the side. Same old thing. In fact, he disappeared on me. He just disappeared. Before I'd like... I think it was about 2/3 down. And then he just disappeared. And reappeared at the top of the hill. It's like, stop, so that he does this thing, move out of the way. Stop, that other thing. It's like, I don't know why I keep running out of stamina, because I'm not pressing the go fast. But look how slow this is going to... Oh, I'm not even anywhere near that cloud. It's like a stamina bar. It's like... Oh my god, there's one of them spiders spitting at me now. Go away, you stupid spider! I have to take the hit, I bloody hate spiders! Spiders, archers, everybody agrees, they're a pain in the ass. I wish they wouldn't throw other things at you when you're trying to fight a boss. It seems to be a standard thing, doesn't it, in games? Oh, we'll make it We'll make it hard, but then we'll make it stupidly hard. I'm almost tempted to just keep whacking away at this thing, because I'm just sick of it. I just want to get it over quick, because it's pathetic. Pathetically boring, isn't it? See what I mean though? It's a long, hard slog. Dull, repetitive slog. Normally I've got my blades on me, so I'm putting bleed on it, but unfortunately I'm bringing it lately because I've had better weapons. It is a real grind. It is such a dull grind. And there's no finesse about it. It's not like he dodges you or you can dodge or whatever. It's like he just does that, splodge, then he does his little thing. It's like nothing. Oh, I've probably got my food now. I don't know if I can get far enough away to get food. I don't think I've got any. Oh, I have. You could like eat things and have it on a hot bar as well. So you gotta go for that thing and go flick, 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 flick. Or can I just have it on a hot bar? You know, like on the D-pad or something. Or it's more useful. So I don't want to spend 25 minutes doing this. It's dull. So I am gonna do what I think people are recommending. I'm gonna go to the settings and I'm gonna change them. Wrong one. I'm gonna put mine at 1.5 and I'm gonna player damage taken to half. So it's not like silly, it's not like I've doubled it or anything, but just that these things are quite killable, but it's just dull. Now, which way did I go? I've no idea. I mean, that rot thing, Christ, that rot thing, I gave up on that. Because that thing is impossible. Because it's got tremendous reach, and I can't dodge out of the way of it. Every time I pull the joystick down to move away, it goes into the run animation because the PlayStation 4 buttons are so easy to press. You actually click it by mistake just by pulling it down. I mean, I'm pretty heavy-handed on controllers, so it's probably that. But I'm nowhere near the cloud. Nowhere near it. Again, I've clicked it down. I don't want it to, so I've run out of stamina. I'm just trying to move away. I'm not trying to click the button down so I can go faster. Well, better move now. They've all complained about it. Even with the best armour in the game, you know, like star metal flipping weapons, it's still one huge long slog like this. I mean, the only one that I found that actually plays differently than this is the Rock Branch one. He's slightly different. It's still basically the same, but at least it's slightly different. You know, he's got this sort of thing where the bark comes out, which sort of throws you back. I mean, at least that's something. Whereas this is, I know he's a spider, so he's going to have the same kind of animation, but I thought he'd have like a... Alright, he's got a special move, that. But it's quite easy to avoid, isn't it? So it's not like... Once you've like, been hit by it once... I mean, that thing's getting me, but it's not actually doing a lot, is it? Let's be fair. It's taking a bit of my health away, but it's not like... I'm tempted to just stand here and just swipe at it. Just take the hits for a minute. Otherwise it'll be all day. Just do that. See, I've got it significantly down now. So I think I'll just do this. I'll just keep swiping at it. I'll stand there now. Also, what I want to know is, Gary, is when you eat, say, 3 lots of food like this, does it regenerate 3 times, or does it only regenerate once? Because I'm kind of thinking it's only regenerating once. Sure when he's doing that, that's the trouble. You always got to like stop to make him. There's no warning when that's going to happen. Another thing I want them to do in this game is I want them to, when it locks on, just bring the camera up a bit. Why is it when you lock on, it like points you down towards the ground? Look, it's like I'm looking, I want to see its head. I want to see what the health bar is. I can't see it because I'm locked on like this. Why have it so low? At least Assassin's Creed has got a lock on, but at least it doesn't pull your camera down looking at it on the ground. I mean, I hate lock on anyway. Everybody agrees lock on in this game is not, it's a pointless exercise. How long have I been now doing this? I'm getting thirsty now. Is there any water anywhere? Oh, hang on, there's some water over there. Also, you won't get in the water, and like nothing can get into the water. Talk about the worst mechanic I've ever seen in a game. The easiest way to get away from anything in this game. Oh, I'll punch it actually. Punching it, yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, the easiest way to avoid anything in this game is just go in the water. I mean, it's the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life. How could it be so easy to avoid a creature just by going in the water? It's insane, isn't it? No, I'm nowhere near the cloud, for Christ's sake. Unbelievable. I mean, who does the hitboxes in this game? It's unbelievable. They obviously can't, I mean, They've literally just stuck a little box roughly around it. It's a, oh, we just shove a box around it. Yeah, that's near enough. Although the box doesn't work because if I strike him in certain places, I can't even hit him. It's like certain areas you can't even hit the thing. Right, finally I got this dirge over with. Right, I need a skinning knife. That's another thing I lost. I'm going to stop in a minute. I've had enough for today. Every time I've been playing this lately, I've just got fed up. It's a steel skinning knife I have. Alright, this is the hardest part, and this is another bit I hate about the game is finding the chest. Now, easiest way to do the chest here would have been when you kill the thing, it drops a chest, or it gives you the thing on the spider. But no, it's like you got to go now on a great big long hunt all around this area trying to find out where this hidden chest is. And it could be on top of a rock, it could be underneath a rock, it could be miles away. Some of them are a bit more obvious, like the spider one, you know, the crate is like just behind him. But some of them it's like you got to go on like a massive great hunt to try and find the thing. Well, I mean, where is it? It's normally near the thing. Why? It's like you've done the hard bit. Now we'll make it bloody annoying by making it so you can't. You got to now go on a 10-minute run around trying to find the bloody chest. We'll just stick it right by him or something. Here. Jeez, there's so many things in this game that just gets on my flaming nerves. It drives me insane. Well, that's worse than what I've got, actually. That is worse than what I've got. Oh, there's 45. Even the text is small. That's 14 arms. So it's the same damage, but yeah, exactly the same. So I did a 20-minute slog there for, alright, a skeleton key, which give me, oh, I see what you mean. Well, that's 7,500. Oh, yeah, so it's got more durability. Here we go. Can I get the shield in? No, look, here we go. So here we go. Let's see how many attempts it takes. Let's see how many attempts it takes when I'm like this to get this out of the menu. Right, ready? Let me see how many times it takes me to get this out of the menu, right? Because sometimes that's 2. Right, 2 attempts to get that out. Well, yeah, I know, but why is it other things you can swap them? That's what I can't understand. If I put a torch here like that, and I try and put this here, there into there, right? Hang on, I'm putting in the wrong one. If I go out into there, that'll probably work, won't it? Right? No, it doesn't. So why is it some work and some don't? If I say I do the torch and I go down to there, right? The torch goes in. Right? If I put a spear here and put that there, it goes in. Right? If I do that and put that, say, there, it goes in. So, why is that? It's because it's in my hand, is it? Right. So if I do that and change, I used to think, well, maybe it's yeah, it's look, it won't work. Oh, it did work that time. It's because it's in my hand, but I've tried it in different slots. Other times I've had it done it first time. Other times I've had it take 3 times. I haven't looked to see whether it's equipped or not. But I've actually gone to this, gone to that, and I've had to click it twice to get it out. So if I got this in my hand and I do that, it takes two. It takes 2 to get it out. So the first time it's only equipping it. Is that how I'm reading it? I think what it should do is, whether it's equipped or not, it should allow you to just quickly equip it. If you're in any other game and you've got a wheel like this, and you want to swap something into something else, you can do it instantly. You hold the button, you select it, it goes in there. It's the only game I know where it's got this weird thing where it only works. Oh, but if it's equipped, it don't. If it, oh, you know, it's like it's got this stupid. I know. Anyway, I'm fed up now. I think the last 3 streams I've been playing this game, I just got fed up, and that's how it's been with this game at the moment. It's getting fed up, so I might stop streaming now. I mean, when I've got a full set of armor, maybe I will try again. But I'm not going to get star metal now because I've got no points left. So I can't make anything with star metal. So I can't get the best weapon in the game now. I can only hope that I get it from some legendary chest or something. I wouldn't mind trying the dungeons next. Because I've tried a couple and I managed to do 2 of them, I think. The abysmal one and the witch queen one. So I wouldn't mind trying that, but I'm going to wait till I got full armor. Yeah, I've got to look up where to find them, because I don't even know where to find them at the moment. So I'm going to go back. I'm kind of thinking I just ought to do my castle now. My daughter, I've been trying to get her to play this game for probably over a year. She wasn't. She likes Ark immensely, mainly because she's got likes dinosaurs, and she looked at Ark and I said, "Oh, it's really cool, Conan, because it does things. There's certain things that it does better, like Alexa, stop." Because you know, I like the way you could build easily in this game with quite low resources. It's very easy to build a big place quickly. There's lots of things that Conan does better than Ark, but Ark has got the dinosaurs, so my daughter's always been, you know, likes the dinosaurs. And although Ark is probably tough, if not tougher, than probably Conan, because you could die about 10 times at the beginning of Ark if you're in a dodgy area, whereas in here, you know, pretty fast you could just like go in the water and find out, oh, I could just go in the water to avoid it. You can't do that in Ark, they follow you in the water. So I've been trying to get her to play this game for probably 18 months. I finally got her to play it, and she was quite enjoying herself. She built a little house, doing all stuff. She put it down on civilized level as opposed to like the normal, because she's not a great one for combat anyway. She prefers chilling out a bit, so she put it on civilized, and I don't know what it's like when you put it on civilized, to be honest. I don't know how easy that is, but I just have to look at her settings. So I finally got her to play it, but then she started coming up against this weird combat and things disappearing and all that kind of stuff, and it just put her off now. Now she stopped playing. What is it? she still has to go and kill stuff. She can't like kill it in one hit. So it probably takes her 2 or 3 hits. But she's struggled against the rock nose. You know the one skull rock nose that sometimes appears here. She struggled against that, and she was uncivilized. So the combat has put her off the game, and the stupid little things where stuff disappeared, all that really cheeses her off. So she's stopped playing it now, and gone back to Ark. Because you can do pets and all this kind of stuff. I mean, you can do certain things in this game, like you've got followers, but they can't do a lot. I mean, they follow you and they protect you against minor stuff like crocodiles and things, but you can't put them up against a boss or anything. People I've seen doing them against a boss, they've got like 10,000 and they're firing tons and tons of they've got like 50 healing arrows on them so they can keep healing them up. I mean, I ain't got any of that stuff. I don't even think the set number 2. What is set 2? Hang on, where's the feats? Where's the one where you can do the set thing? Where is it set where you get poison arrows? Yeah, snake arrows. Yeah, it's like health damage on 1, by the way, which is probably the worst arrow in the. That is by far the worst arrow in the game. But apparently the poison does something. So I was watching somebody defeat the rock branch thing that was here in this thing here over here. Because I had a go at that one and. Well, I had no chance. I had the sand mask, so I was okay, but apparently it's about here. So what he did was he stuck one of his thralls, like the higher thrall, on top of the cliff, near the edge. The thing couldn't get to him. It couldn't get up to him at all. So she was firing, and she must have had about 50 or 100 poison arrows. Firing at him, and he was firing poison arrows at him, and that was the way he defeated it, by just the two of them just firing poison arrows at them constantly for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So, yeah, there's probably a better arrow than the set arrow, and that was the only way to kill that rock branch. And it's obviously because of what I found was if you try and get a hit on that thing, the thing gets it. The thing actually will hit you back with far more damage than you can inflict on it, because you're going to have another 10 or 15 minute slog. He's going to probably 4 hits, you're dead. So he's very difficult to get away from. He's very fast, considering he's a massive, great tree thing. Yeah, he might have had better poisonous. I think he was on this little cleft here, this little bit here where it curves around. Right there. So that looks like the only way. So the only way people are beating some of these bosses is by glitching them. Is by finding little cheats, like they get on a high something they can climb up, so they can just shoot down all the time. They're not beating them always by just combat, but because they do too much damage to you all the time, even though you've got this high quality armor. So you're having to resort to stuff like that to actually beat them, which says a lot about how the game is balanced, unfortunately. Right, well, I blabbed on for like 3 hours, so, and I'm fed up anyway, so I'm going to go and play a decent game later, after tea. I'm going to play a decent game which is well balanced, doesn't have any glitches, I can't even see the bug in it yet, and that's the Outer Worlds. And I will recommend, if anybody likes RPGs, buy the Outer Worlds. That is a fantastic game. It's actually made with the same engine. And this is what I can't understand, is that Outer World is made with the Unreal Engine, same engine as Conan Barbarians, and look how terrible Conan is, balance-wise, in every way. It's inferior to the Outer Worlds. I know it's a survival game, but it's just the programming, the AI. The AI in Outer World is much better than this. It's like the developers of this game has said, well, let's make bare bones. Let's do it so it can barely survive. You know, let's just do somewhat crummy. Let's not bother with basic AI. Let's just do. They point toward you and go for you. We won't do them avoiding stuff, getting through water or anything. We just keep it nice and basic. You know, charge loads of 40 quid for it. We'll make millions, and that's like how they've done it. Whereas like Obsidian have gone out of their way to make a fantastic game with exactly the same engine. Unbelievable, really, the difference. But there you go. Some people make the effort, some people don't. Right, I'm going to quit now because I'm fed up, to be honest. I've been watching this Firespark bloke. He gives lots of tips. He even does tips on building or something. He does all kinds of tips. The best builds for certain things. He was doing a build that was purely for, I think he did load on vitality. He did like vitality, a little bit on encumbrance, and like load of strength or something. So he did like a special build. I could do with something like this bit where, where's the one where you get a natural invulnerability to the damage or something, I don't know, something like that. Basic attack is cost loss stamina. Is it that one? Can't find it now. It's one where you've got a natural resistance to damage or something. I mean, increases the armor protection of any weapon you wield by 30%. I mean, that's not bad, but if you do that accuracy, which is useless until you get to that 4th level, oh yeah, there it is. Iron hard metal. You gain a natural resistance to damage. So I did that one. So I reset them, and I did that one. I thought, oh, a natural resistance to damage. I'll take less damage. I lose damage just as quickly as I did before. I can't see any difference. You know, boss comes along, takes a couple of swipes at me, there's half my health gone. It doesn't seem to have made any difference. So how I got a natural resistance to damage, I don't know. It's unbelievable. It's like this one. It needs to be on the 4th and 5th level, which costs a tremendous amount of points, which means you can't put much on all the rest of them. You know, when your hit points fall. What do you mean hit points? Health? You deal 50% more damage? I mean, that's when you're almost dead. By then you're taking potions, you're getting out of the way and you're trying to take potions, so you're never going to bother hitting something when you're 25% health. You're going to get out of the way and try and refill it. So that's useless. So yeah, I'm going to... Let me have a look at my stats. Bonus stamina from grit 90. I mean, total melee damage is 10. Melee damage from the weapon, 7. Hang on, let me put this weapon on. Does that make a difference? Is it going to go up now? Right, 61. Right, okay. So you've actually got to have it equipped for it to... So it says defense there. Total damage reduction 75%. You've got to be kidding me. One of those things hits me about 2 or 3 times, I'll be near death. So how that has got 75 damage reduction, you know, that is rubbish. I can't see that at all, because I was going up against one of those on level 40 with just the heavy armor, right? And it didn't seem to be that much different. So it's almost like you double or triple your armor rating, and it don't seem to make a lot of difference. It's like total health 391, bonus from vitality. So that's 20%. So all you're getting then from going from this. So here I am, nothing on bar rags. I get 20% damage reduction. I put a set of armor on which takes me up to 600. Right? So we've gone from 0 to 600. Right? That is, in percentage wise, that is a huge amount. Okay? And then you go and look, and it's only 75, so it's only gone up 50%. Even though your armor rating has gone up from, what was it? What's my armor? 763 from 0. Right, and it's only increased your damage protection by 50%. That's what that is telling me. And this is level 60 armor. Right, well, everything bar the gloves and the boots. So that's what I mean about this game not being well thought out. Well, I don't see how vitality, what was it? Agility. Where is agility? Well, that doesn't give you any increase. It says jumping is falling damage, sprinting, when dodging your armor counts as one class lower. So that's not giving you any better protection. And jumping in the air does you can do a second jump. So that's not improving your armor in any way. Nothing in here is improving your armor. Yeah, exactly. There's no balance. There's no real thought gone behind this game. And even when they added these perk things, yeah, they're nice, but they're not that great, to be honest. Your basic, I mean, you're on the 3rd rung of this thing, so you spent a lot of points by the time you got to there. And your basic attack costs a bit less stamina, that's all you get. And dodging costs a bit less stamina. It's terrible. By the time you get to the end, you should be doing like... Look, all combat damage you take is reduced by 10%. Are you kidding me? If you've got right to the very end there, you should be getting like 50% reduction or something. So it doesn't make any kind of sense. How this... I mean, you've got to like read all the stats and try and work this stuff out. In your tiny little head, you've got to like try and think, oh, if I maybe have a bit of that, and you know, and go through it like in your head and try and look at all the stats and try and work it. You know, it doesn't make it easy for you to even work that out. It's like, it's an effort. It's a real effort to go and have to work this stuff out. You've got to keep looking at the stats, changing all the things, maybe resetting your points, trying a few things, and then looking at the stats, and going back and looking at the stats. It's not like an Elder Scrolls where things get better, your skills get better, your weapons get better, your armor gets better, things level up. at a nice gentle pace. It's like it's just no thought behind it. That's the whole point of it. Anyway, I've rambled on and moaned long enough about this game, so I think I've come to the point where I've had enough. So I think I'll quit it here while I'm at it, because each time I play now, I'm just getting frustrated. So I'll see you another time, and I don't know whether I'll do another one of these for a while now. I think I'm gonna start thinking about other games now. I've got God of War to do, although I find that a very difficult game, so I might go down to easy level. Maybe I ought to put this game on flipping Civilized. I might enjoy it then, because at the moment I've only enjoyed it up to about level 40, and after that I just started going backwards. Um, so I'll see you all next time. You can give a like, but you'll probably give a dislike for this one. I don't blame me. I'll probably give myself a dislike. So I'll see you next time. I hope you kind of enjoyed it in a way, but and Funcom, please do something about this game. So I'll see you all next time. So I'll do my usual, and I'll see you later. Bye.